Hi, I'm Schenk, and I'm here to introduce you to the world's best kept culinary secret, Hanshik, Korean food. We're just taking off each layer of this mystery one by one. Now we're going to make Oi-Sobagi. It's a type of kimchi. It's pickled cucumber. Oi means cucumber, and sobagi means savory filling. So of course, to make this dish, we have to get our cucumbers. Let's go. All right, let's get cracking. Isn't cooking fun, Duncan? It's fun. Where are we? Cucumber. That's my ingredients. All right, so I've got my cucumbers. Cucumbers in Korea are a little bit different in that they've got spikes on them. They're not sharp spikes, but anyway, I want to get rid of these spikes. So what I'm going to do with this cucumber, we're using a bit of a different technique. I've got some salt. I need to get rid of the spikes. So I'm going to rub. It's an interesting technique that I've only seen in Korea. But I'm going to use the salt to rub off the spikes. And that's just coarse rock salt. So my cucumber's ready. I've got the salt here. I've got some water boiling. I've actually got 5 cups of water in here already. I need not even half this, a quarter. So it's half a cup. 5 cups of water. Half a cup of salt. I take off the top. I want it in 5 centimeter to 6 centimeter lengths. See that? Make sure they're even. Line them up next to each other. Makes it easier. And kimchi, I always thought kimchi was cabbage, but no. Kimchi is also cucumber. Come on in, Duncan. I'll show you what I'm doing in terms of cutting it. You can see it's standing. I'm going to cut it down in half, but not all the way. Just down, you can see how far my knife is down. And then in half again, so it's going to be in quarters, not all the way down. That far, that's it. Because what will happen, I'm going to open it up later when it becomes more soft and fill that. Put the cucumber into the tray. Boom, boom, boom. The hot boiling water will be poured over the top and it will sit there for 1 hour. And of course, what the salted water does is it goes all the way through the cucumber. We'll check it out. We'll be back in 1 hour. The next part is the filling. So for this, I've got 2 pans in front of me. One, I need to make a prawn stock. I've got dried shrimps here, or dried prawns. Simply put them in the pan. Then I need to add water, hot water, to both of these pans. This one, I'm after a nice flavoured prawn stock, so the water will boil with the prawns just for 15 minutes or so and give me a nice flavoured stock. This one, this pot here, or this pan here, I'm using something that's called chapsal. It's a sticky rice flour. So cold water to this, that's enough. And you can see it becomes very thick. We get all the lumps out. Make sure there's no lumps in this, otherwise there'll be lumps in our sauce. We're going to add, watch this, just nice. Add that in, bit by bit, little by little. You watch how this thickens up. I can smell it. It has a smell kind of like porridge suddenly. I smell a very distinct, reminds me of making porridge at home. Very similar smell. So what I need to do now is put that into a bowl. We cool it down. And now I can smell very distinctively the shrimps or the prawns. I can really smell that stock. Wow, definitely got a full smell. I just need to taste it. Oh yeah, incredible. I mean, that took no time. To one more bowl. Ready? Strain that through. Every last drop. We don't want to waste any. Mother Nature's provided us something magic there. Okay, I've got a few key ingredients. This one here is called buchu. Buchu, also known in Korea as Korean leek. You can see it's a flat leaf. It has a gorgeous flavor. It's very similar, like a strong, almost like a garlic chive. I'll take the ends right off, small pieces. Okay, that's good. Now we need quite a bit. This has to fill all those cucumbers that I cut. I have to cut the carrot and the onion the exact same size so that they're all even. That's good. So this is buchu, step by step. Carrot next. Okay. And I'll cut it in half. I want to put that into strips. Just slice that down. We'll do it in strips, similar to a julienne, but not so fine. You know, I think kimchi is renowned, and it's really becoming quite popular everywhere, but it's renowned for being extremely healthy. Now it's up to the onion. No crying, please. All right, I'm just going to try and slice this on the angle. It's good. My onion's done. Okay, the vegetables are done. Now we're ready to make the binding and to finish the seasoning for this. Some key ingredients. We've got gochugaru, or dried ground chilies. Of course, it is spicy. Looking at this, yeah, I definitely need my 8 spoons. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What a recipe. Fish sauce in front of me. I need 3 and a half. I need 4. I've got some ground garlic here, or crushed garlic actually. It's not chopped, it's crushed. For this one, I need 2 tablespoons. 1, 2. Sayujat, or fermented baby prawns, little tiny shrimps. You can see them. They, wow, I can see the cameraman even going, whoa. They are salty, like it's like pure salt almost. I just need 1 tablespoon of this. Ginger, we've got ground ginger, half a tablespoon in. And then I've got sesame seeds, even a little bit more sesame, just for good measure. So this is the prawn stock that I made earlier. I'm just going to use all of that in there. You can see the mix. In a second, I'll get my hands dirty. We've also got the chapsal glue that's going to bind this. I'll use half of it at this stage, and I'll see if I need more afterwards. Just going to get a glove on. Trusty glove. Look at that. That's a very, very healthy mix of food. I have to taste it to make sure that we've got the right amount of seasoning, make sure that it's spicy enough. Oh, wow. Oh my God. Yeah, that's spicy. But once you, can you see the fire coming out? The next step is to rinse off the cucumbers. We've got them sitting here. Duncan, can you see that? I'll take one out, give you a good look. See the colour hasn't changed. They've become, certainly some liquid has come out of them. They've become a lot softer, and that's ready to be filled. They're perfect. I'm happy with that. Just got to cool them down with some ice water and rinse off the salty water. Rinse them through get some ice cold water through it. You know, when you put cucumber into ice water, it becomes so much more crispier. Strain off the ice. I'll put these into a strainer, make sure all the liquid's out. That's good. It's a nice little kitchen, this one, you know. It's got a lot happening, good facilities. I love it. Everything's very handy for me. I can backward, forward, sideways, under. It's filling a bit of space while I'm just waiting for that to dry off a little. All right, that's good. I'm happy with that. Bring that over here. So the cucumbers will now go into the mix. We'll mix them up. It's time for me to put the gloves back on. Duncan. There we go. 2 gloves this time, that's for sure. There we go. All right, so we put them inside one by one, or all together even. Mix them in. Is to actually stuff them now. So I've got to open this up and fill. That's why we had so much vegetable. I know that I'm going to use all this vegetable to fill this cucumber. There we go. 1 filled cucumber. Good to go. Take your time. There's no rush. Have fun. Turn the music on and enjoy cooking. That's what it's all about. And then the most enjoyable part, of course, is eating it all later. So this is the magic of television. Duncan, have a look. I've got my recipe exactly right. I'm down to the last spoonful for the last cucumber. It's not often that I get it that right, I can tell you. All right, I've just finished my gorgeous little Korean kimchi delicacies. I'm going to put them on the plate. 1, 2, 3 will do. You know, this can be stored easily in the fridge. The longer you store them, the more flavor they get. That's the great thing about kimchi. So I've just uncovered another world's best kept secret. This is Oi-Sobagi, also known as cucumber kimchi. Not easy to make, but I tell you what, give it a crack, have some fun doing it. I hope you enjoyed it.